Backing up Chase Burns. Dark gray clouds loom on Chase Burns. Underway, 99. Rojas and rushing. The Reds have won 4 straight.
His major league debut and him facing the Yankees and how well he pitched in that. In on the hands. For the most part, everything has been out over the plate, out there. And I feel like big league hitters can certainly has the stuff. It's the location of the stuff.
That is smacked. Left field base hit. Hayes racing after it. Betts turns. He shoots up to second. Standing double gets it started.
It's a good sign.
Shohei Ohtani, 38 home runs, leading the National League. First pitch is roped to right. That is a foul ball. Burns, who's been living fastball. Popped up. Noelvi Marte in foul ground. No play. Tagged by the Nationals on Tuesday. Grounded to second. That'll advance Betts. Backhand to McLean. 1 out. Betts to third. Hard. He's a run producer. Great looking 99. Called a ball.
At this particular point in the game, you think about the infield playing in. The defensive positioning. So if indeed you're talking about.
Grounded through the left side, base hit. Betts jogs home. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
You're talking about being synced up. Adjustments that Chase Burns will have to make.
Freddie Freeman swings through strike. While he's been on base in 13 straight, the contact and power have been down. In the month of July, he's at 228, and he swung through at 100, strike 3. Whose numbers have leapt all around. He's always been a fine defender. That's where he shined when the Reds first. Yeah, Lark, when last we saw Chase Burns, we saw changeups 14 total in his first 4 starts combined. It's been mostly fastball, a few sliders early here today.
Give him a lot of credit. He's out there competing. I just remember his mound presence in game 1 against the Yankees. It was just like, okay, let's just go get him. Not a big deal. Certainly
ever.
Now we do get credited with that attendance, do we not?
I don't know the answer.
That's
struck him out. Back. Strike 1. Yeah. Swing and a miss. But when the calendar talk about how if it's like this, I could throw in 4 days. The idea of putting him on a traditional 5-day schedule. They toyed with that at times last year, but he thinks that many other hurlers normally don't have. There's an extra day. Rojas. Foul ground. Dodger defense. First pitch check swing seemed to go yes. Strike 1 of Matt McLean. Thought that it was a better matchup for rushing tonight. While the Dodgers have been a brilliant matchup for McLean on his career, Lark.
Yeah.
Grounded right side, base hit.
There it is.
His highest average against any one team. Over 290 lifetime against the Dodgers with power. Hits are there. The home runs have not been. And I'll gladly take that trade. To me, Lark, he is
line moving.
That said, I do like home runs.
Awkward silence right there, John.
Drop down low, 3-1. Yeah, that they can. Although he has shown balance on the year. He's got a speedster on. 3-1. At the knees for a strike. Better against lefties than righties. Payoff. And you have
people that ask me, you know, he seems like he's just doing less. He is. He's being much more efficient.
Runner goes, missed down. He takes his walk.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like
Now, Walls was and still is the top-rated defender. 0-2. Clark, it's usually the other way around.
Yes, it is. Certainly had some seasoning as a young man, but he is a special talent as well.
0-2. Great looking pitch, called a ball. That's a tough take. That hung a bit, stunned to left. Conforto watches it fall. McLean is slammed on the brakes. Throw to third is not in time. He's called safe. Bases loaded. 16, Gavin Lux. Fastball strike. He handles heaters well from.
And it was a patient Gavin Lux, and then he kind of.
This is grounded right side. Soft. Runners advancing. Field. Kin to first. That's all they'll get. McLean scores. The Reds draw even. Sat yesterday for the second time this week. First pitch blasted to left center. Bad read. Conforto. He adjusts and makes the play. That was a zigzag. Leads it off. Had a couple of weird reads in left field in the first inning. Conforto was supposed to be another add-on for an expensive. Signed a $17 million deal. It's among the worst averages in the league. Worse in a loaded lineup. 2-2. He's the College World Series at Oregon State and the Major League World Series.
Everything too early. Second, third time around, you have to have somewhere. Then you mix in a changeup here and there.
This is low, and then ricocheted on Stevenson. A walk to Conforto. The extra base hit in that time. Now there is a tight moving four-seam. Way late on that heat. Struck him out on 3. Miguel Rojas. Been able to reach in almost half of his plate appearances. Down quickly 0-2, and now you can see the routine, and then it seemed like he might have run out of gas in the later stage. And that's its own lesson in a way, right? He's still of himself.
No, I think he's trying to figure out who he is as a professional pitcher, you know, in the major leagues.
Nasty slider, strike 3.
And I think that's just another.
That is collegiate days in Louisville. Swing and miss, strike 1. Pirates. And it's a big deal that he is catching tonight. Oh, 2. Struck him out. Burns on. 0-1. He did strike out 8 that day. This year he has really excelled on the road.
Since
Bob Welch in 1985, swing and a miss. A man you know well.
Kersley up in Cooperstown, and we were talking about how we were missing our friend Ricky Henderson. And just at the great players. Had a chance to speak to Tony La Russa about some of those teams. He was just going down the line about how many great players are led by Eric Davis, the Nasty Boys, Chris Sabo, Spuds McKenzie, man, process, all of that.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Yamamoto.
Higher that at bat.
Accidental check swing contact. Freeman 1-2-3.
Behind that.
They have a lot of depth, though, Jim. Mookie Betts has doubled and scored. Yamamoto as well. It's been a little tighter. That's a really good competitive pitch. 3-1. You could feel and see the difference.
Well, the top three Dodgers. Mookie Betts, Shohei, Aaron Judge. We saw him face, with the Yankees. No problem.
So short, De La Cruz.
And he makes the pitch, falls behind, comes back.
Cincinnati is grounded to second. He rolls this to short. De La Cruz. 2 outs. Strikeouts are good. But a first pitch weak ground ball is pretty good too.
Yes, it is.
The pitches for Burns just explode. Struck him out. 1, 2, 3 against the top. Jim, top of the order. TJ Friedl. Foul tip, strike 1. Well hit to right. Down for a hit. Friedl rips through first. And he speeds into second, standing with a double. Who has singled right side and scored. Strike 1. So he's now over 460 lifetime against the Dodgers. That's his boyhood favorite team, the Angels. Friedl went halfway on that ball in the dirt. Them a defensive run save, and he is one of the stronger outfield arms in the game. Swing and a miss at the curveball.
That will drop. It's in and out of that swing plane in a hurry.
Ellie De La Cruz, generous strike away. In the air, shallow left center. Betts called off on a slide. It gets by Conforto. Great break for Friedl. He has third. De La Cruz holds it first. Scoring a base hit. Ball that befuddled Conforto. Now that's called a strike. That's a very simple. Split's pretty good.
Yep.
Struck him out. Back-to-back splits. 4 strikeouts for Young Mix. Gavin Lux RBI ground out his first time. Men caught. It's way above league average. Throw to first. Pretty good move. That was a pretty glove and tag by Freeman. And a competitive pot time. It'll be hard to run on. Delayed steal, throw down is laid. Oh, what a read by Ellie De La Cruz. It's in a couple of strides in center. The Dodgers no longer. Fisted flare, Betts the calm call. Red strain 2.
Pisa.
By the way, the latest guest on the Jim Day podcast. Appeal, he went. And DJ. This is in the air to left. Hayes. And I also learned something about.
But it was during COVID that he really found himself. He said he was a late bloomer and turned COVID into a pop.
Swing and a miss by Pages. Right? Who is this guy?
yeah, all of a sudden he was working, and he
Pretty well hit to right center. Pages goes gap. Good scoop by a charging Friedel. That holds him to a single.
He said the way that he used it as a positive, well, it was wrong. Threw another, it was 96. And all of a sudden, a right arm was born, if you will, and a star in the making. And it's been.
Appreciate that, Jim. And his misses have been marginal. That first pitch to Conforto, borderline low. He walked his first time. This is slapped to left. By the way, some very happy birthday. Noelvi Marte going through a pitching motion. Pre-pitch there. Even showed the leg kick as if he were coming home to the plate. There's an upstairs strike.
Yeah, I would assume that Kim is not going to see much of anything other than that a long swing. Yep.
Again, the fastball. Look at line to left his first time. Takes a generous strike. Two and one. Three balls and one strike. Lands the curveball.
3-run, you're really good pitchers. Unpredictable, and that's what makes good pitchers great pitchers.
In the air down the left field line, Conforto handles. That's on the fair side. One and one. You can see the reaction to Stevenson. Back to and Yamamoto, to his credit, has changed. He varied in his repertoire and his execution.
Yeah, I was thinking breaking ball right there. He went 3-1 breaking ball.
Payoff. Middle fastball. Dodgers have lost 6 of his last 9. Strike 3. That was in June of 2023. He was not in the original lineup. Jake Fraley was a late. That was the initial major spark of that 23 Reds team.
Was that the at bat where he spiked the bat?
Oh yeah, and he talked to them, and it won the game.
Yeah, that was fun.
In the air to left, Conforto. Reds go in on Rojas first time around. First pitch to third, beyond Marte, base hit. Rojas turns, he shoots for second. Hayes throw, tag. He is safe. Throw is a little offline, outfield side.
To that corner.
That's a tough break for Burns. Struck out swinging his first time against Burns. Smothered by Stevenson. Swing and a miss. So earlier we talked about strikeouts. They're good, right? Outs are
of the equation. Strikeout here. On the Dodger side, you want a worst case scenario, left second base. Fly ball to right field.
Struck him out. 8 Ks for Burns. He has since bounced to short. Strike two.
Good pitch right there.
That call yet. Squeeze might be an overstatement, but no benefit of doubt. And he'll be the first to tell you that against Boston, the command has been far finer.
That was really the greatest thing.
And he knew he had to face the Phillies. Make the next start. Left side, and it olays past Marte. Trickles into left, stop sign at third. Good charge by Hayes. It's a couple of balls beyond Marte. This one in E5, first and third. So first and third for Ohtani, who has grounded out twice. Red shade him to pull. He is not cheated on that swing. Strike one. What are you going to throw it? Ohtani rips one to center. Friedel going back. It's down, base hit. He misses the stabbing grab, deflects it to the wall. One run in, a second waved home. De La Cruz eats it. Head first slide home by Betts. 2 runs.
I'm your friend until I get on that bump.
Teoscar Hernandez are
The Angels, and he faced Mike Trout in the WBC. Pivotal part of that game. I think he punched him out either to get out of the inning or
wrap it up.
And then it changes.
Strike two. Booming on deck. Decent lead for Ohtani. That's a great looking pitch. That's the margin. Flash forward Chase Burns in a year or two. I think that's a strike.
Yep.
That's strike 3. 9 strikeouts. The records go back to 1900. That's what we call the modern. Burns is at 9 strikeouts here tonight. It's 0-2. The last man to do it was Oliver Perez, who left. Two. Fouled back. Full count. Sam Maul is now loosening behind Burns. Payoff. Popped up right side. McLean. Dodgers get a couple as it stands. Marte is grounded out to first base. First pitch, broken bat to short. Betts on the backhand. On a bounce, Freeman. Nice pick. On the edge, strike to Rojas on the grass at third. And that's popped up. Betts out, makes a firm call, raises the hand again. Wonder how much of the
in the game. But definitively, I've got it. Don't come.
Yamamoto is now set down 7 straight. McLean has singled, scored. He hasn't used it a ton. That's how we got ahead on McLean here. Fouls off that fastball. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts in peace. First pitch, Andy Pages floats this to right. Benson coming on. That'll help Chase Burns back out there for the start of this inning.
This is probably it right here.
It's Kim on. At some point, though, Burns, who's in his first pro season, you mentioned earlier,
Disrupt the 5-man rotation. Do you possibly put him in the bullpen? That's tough because he's definitely going to hit a threshold. And you definitely want this talent around at that time.
that got by. Runner takes off. Stevenson, no window or time to make the throw. Conforto reaches on the strikeout. 1 years. Strikeout pass ball. Now a bunt to Burns. Offline throw gets away. Conforto takes off. He takes third on an E1. Away. Kim fakes a go. Bunt push to first. Runner breaks from third. Flip goes to the plate. Tag. He is out. Steer and Stevenson were ready. And they cut down Dodgers. He leaves on the hook. First pitch rushing to right. Benson, the stabbing grab on a deep lean. And a minute.
Yes.
But I respect it. Swing and miss. Ellie De La Cruz. He's the last Red.
Uncrustable fan.
Oh, yeah.
Love them. My daughters used to make me peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Miss that.
Clean. Do you know how it gets there?
The
only time he comes back to our section, he gets Jim Day and Uncrustable. And then, you know, some other stuff that we.
Of course.
Yeah. Some kind of guff.
Of course.
Dudes with boilers have to stick together, John.
Dudes with boy.
Called strike three. I mean, this is challenge system. Grounded to third. Handled cleanly by Rojas. It's 10 Reds in a row set down. Sky swallowing up the entirety of the horizon in the heavens. Has an orangish tint to it. Foul tip, strike one. And a smokiness.
Yes. What is going on?
If the tsunami comes, my nightmares are truly coming to life. 2-1.
It's the
If this is it. Fouled away.
It's quite the Last Supper. Why not?
How War of the World started, right? Orson Welles skips by 3-2. Here, who was on deck. And Lux engineers a walk. Called a ball. Fisted pop, foul ground Rojas.
Daughter all the time, and as many say, it not only instantly changes you, but he says she is in the back of my mind every moment.
Tuesday. Tangling here with Mookie Betts, who has dubbed
the trusted member out of the bullpen for Terry Francona. And he really has delivered big time. Outstanding.
That's why it says 2 for 3 on the screen. So now he's at 3 earned. It is 5 2/3. That runs in. So Betts is on.
Be back here with you.
Yeah, I felt that. I saw it.
And Joel just looks at us, crosses his arms, and it's the scalding.
Anything the opposite. Oh, now
there
he's
it is.
He broke it out.
Delayed. Maybe his headset's delayed, and maybe the audio is delayed in his headset.
Ohtani lifts one foul. Ohtani had the 2-run one of the Miami Valley Gaming Range.
The boy, Joel. What is my dance, by the way?
Could you show him? Both hands out and in Frankenstein-like motion. He goes. Pitch missed down and in. No shot on that throw. Curveball going down and in on a left easily. Big swing on that sweeper.
catch.
It's a scary scene in a sincere way, right on the rail. Good block by Stevenson.
Consistent confidence and patience, and discipline. Like that right there. Just plate coverage, understanding that.
Large leads for both runners. Soft strike. 0-2. Borderline low. 15 pitches that have been right on the edge tonight. Popped foul. And while there have been some, it's only Betts dances some. Hernandez fights it foul. Cincinnati fouled away. Over short, base hit. Hayes to the gap, wave on to third. Betts comes home. Hayes throw to second. That holds Hernandez to a single. First to third for Ohtani. It's 4-1. Is 0 for 3. Strikeout, fly out, pop out. Right side, that leaks through, base hit. Ohtani scores. Hernandez up to second. Freeman's been on base in 14 straight. This has singled. He's 1 for 3. Nice glove by Stevenson. That's 4. Another nice glove by Stevenson.
Breaking ball inside to Hernandez. And a couple of heaters just pulled.
Off the plate away. Strike 2. Payoff. Got him looking. First pitch, left field, base hit. Stop sign at third. Bases loaded. Corners even at first and third. First pitch pop. De La Cruz fading back. Kim pops out. 2 down. He's also reached on a bunt fielder's choice and struck out. Hard ground ball. De La Cruz longer throw. Nice play. Has struck out twice. Reds got a run first. Runs in the 5th. 2 more in the 7th for the visiting Dodgers. To reach in that time. And when he's needed it, even when behind in the count. And I have no idea if it's intentional or not. It seems like there's different depth and shape. Sometimes it's get the chase out of the zone.
Well, that's the swing and miss one.
There's the split, strike 3. He has struck out 8 time. And so you mentioned, Larkin, one of his earlier at bats that you see his hands a touch higher.
Back down now.
And would there be a reason or a rationale to that?
There you have to pick them up while you're taking them back. And it just makes you be a little bit longer the baseball. So it's trying to be a little shorter to the baseball.
In the air to left, Conforto on the run.
And when you're shorter to the base formation, worked with a couple of guys, including Eric Davis, Chris Valleca, and he made an adjustment.
First pitch. Ball 1. Called strike. Yamamoto hackers at the end of March at the season start in Texas in mid-April. Tapper bounced on the charge. Kim just got him the call. First pitch miss. A Dodger Kim pop out. Rojas ground out. Rushing lays off. It's 2-1. That got him. Appeal. He did not go. One. One ball and 2 strikes. This year, he had been spiraling the last few weeks, but he's broken out tonight.
Wonder if any of that much more attention to detail, because you're the captain basically of the field out there. So yeah, he's had a tremendous career, and I wonder if that ending shortstop.
I mean, it is July 28th. These numbers hold some weight. Grounded to short. De La Cruz to McLean. Double play. Walked and scored. Called low. 2 for 4 tonight. Ohtani held on by Steer. Strike 1. Means they also share the top wild card spot. They share the best record in the game. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And in the first inning. But since then, the Brewers have put 5 on the board against Matthew Boyd. And Boyd has become the Cubs' ace. He entered. That's not a bad thing. Nope.
But when they're playing each other, you don't want them going to lose. Yep.
Fouled away. Deadline comes at 1 o'clock. There's a West Coast game at 9 Eastern. The Reds started 7 that night. Check swing, seemed to go. No appeal needed. He faces top of the order. Rojas shallow at third. Friedel is doubled on a 1-for-3 night. Bunt popped up. Foul and out of play. Called a strike. Broke his bat. Kim. And give the Dodgers on 4 hits. The 1 run came after McLean reached as the second hitter of the night. Big crowd here tonight. Paid attendance of 33,500. Inning and a half. Vesia pitched Khalid from that program have made the big leagues. Among them, Hall of Famer Joe Morgan. In there for a strike, 3-2. Fouls that one off. And he works a walk. Have outs to work with. One swing could change the tone of this game dramatically. Lower third, strike. Oh, and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Austin Hayes has singled, struck out, grounded out. Fouls off strike 1. A couple of years. He was 65 years old. Grounded to short on the backhand of Betts. Our condolences to the Cubs. A single his last time. Brought his on base streak to 14 games. Strike 1. Batting sting music. This ball floats to left. Hayes handles.
Me, just play something.
So you didn't care. It was.
No.
Andy Pages fouls off strike 1. He is singled. He's one. Right after I had interned in A-ball and for the hitters and pitchers, and there was one pitcher who rather famously had a then CD delivered to the Music Man 15 minutes before the game started. Sent the air to right. Pretty good carry. That is caught on the track by Benson. Pages a long fly ball. Song for at bat 2. First pitch strike to Michael Conforto, who singled his last time.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. I had been in A-ball the year before. I went back to A-ball the next year as a lead announcer. Did some announcing of the commercials.
So you put your time in, basically. How Lenny?
So the tape room, it was a physical tape room. So if they wanted some hype. My first day on the job, I'm in the tape room trying to find a Paul O'Neill pump-up video. There's no work to. Fouled back. And I'm speaking through a speaker system to my boss who organized the room. So I go to run back in. 2-2. Top softly and foul. And as I'm leaving the room, Jerry sees John. He couldn't remember my name. He says, hey, Lenny. And everybody's on headset. The whole crew, there's 20 of them. They all hear it. And the whole crew collectively at once goes, Lenny? Who the heck is Lenny? So as a joke, my name is Lenny from that day forward. And whenever I see those guys, and I run into. Suter gets the swing and a miss. A 1-2-3-9. 3 outs in 6 rehab outings at AAA. Gavin Lux, foul tip, strike 1. Lux in the 6th. Oh, 0-2. Borderline down. Daves that year. .14. Up and in. Every season going back to 2021. It's a walk here in the Lux. The Reds have life. In the air, 1 in foul ground. Right at the heart of this game. 1 run in 7 strong innings. Struck out 9. Wild throw. What a glove by Freddie Freeman. Fouled away. Both of those on the line. Up and in. Off the plate away. If you want a glimmer of hope here, more. Look at. Stevenson has struck out 3 times tonight. First pitch grounded right side and through, base hit. 2 on. He's 0 for 3. He has flied out once. He has struck out twice. Strike 1. Dodgers have a lefty up in their pen. 0-2. Jack Dreyer warms. Benson fouls it off. That is roped to right, base hit. Wave is on for Lux. He scores. Stevenson steaming to third. He takes it standing. Benson. Oh, 1. Front door sweeper. Trinan has been pumping strikes. And he gets the chase. Sweeper down and away, his second strikeout. T.J. Friedel has doubled. He's 1 for 4.
Yep.
He can and will turn on it.
Yep.
Ball to ball, borderline cutter. Benson goes. Pitch up and in, miss. Benson steals second. 3-0. Difference. Way in, 4-pitch walk. Bases loaded. The winning run bats. Here comes Matt McQueen. Low. Walked. Low again. Grounded slowly to short. Betts. Throw to first. Up the line a bit. Freeman holds on. The Reds will leave him loaded. They get